Hey guys, it's Monique from onandoffketo.com, the girl who's using keto and intermittent fasting to try and lose weight, finally get healthy, and maintain that no more roller coaster dieting. Today we are making keto pancakes.
Alright, so I am going to mix up some pancake mix in bulk. So I figured I would take you guys along to show you how I do that. And I'm going to mix it today with Lupin flour and almond flour. You can do it with straight Lupin alone. You can do it with Lupin and coconut flour. Of course, you would need to kind of adjust the quantities, but I absolutely love this pancake mix. You're also going to need some baking powder, some xanthan gum. I like to put a little bit of cinnamon in mine, pink salt, of course. And then this is just the dry ingredients. So when I mix it up in bulk, then I use a half scoop with eggs and butter and heavy cream to make my pancakes for my daughter when I'm ready. So mix it up and then use a half, well, let's just mix it up. So you're gonna need 2 cups of this and half cup of this, and then like maybe 4 tablespoons of your sweetener, 3 teaspoons of that, I think 2 teaspoons of that, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a couple shakes of that, and you'll be done. So this is what I'm looking like so far. I think this container, this is 1.5 liters, the size of this container. So I think I can definitely get away with even doubling it up again. So I'm gonna do it again. So again, 2 cups of your Lupin flour, a half cup of almond flour, 4 tablespoons of whatever sweetener you're using. I'm using the golden Lakanto because it's my favorite. Just 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, which is optional. I love cinnamon in my pancakes, and maybe 2 teaspoons, well, 1 teaspoon of pink salt, but I'm gonna end up using 2 because I'm about to double the whole thing. So let's see what I end up with. Just to make sure, I shook all of that to see where I would lie, and as you can see, it's not even half the container. So I'm actually very happy about that because I like to have pancake mix on the ready, because who wants to take out all of these every time you want to make some pancakes, right? Or of course you can use this to make waffles too. So today I'm going to make pancakes, but I will film something else some other day and show you how I use the very same mix to make waffles. So stick around for that one. But yeah, I'm about to double this up again. All right, so doubling up that batch was the perfect size. Look at that. We're right there. I think when I shake it down, it will be somewhere here. And I have pancake and waffle mix for weeks. Why didn't I do this all along? I'm going to put a write-up on my blog and leave the link in the description of this video so you can have, you know, all the ingredients and the amounts. And that way you can put this recipe into something like Carb Manager or whatever app you're using to track your macros, and you can just put, you know, your pancake recipe in there, and you always know how much of each thing is in your recipe. I love that for you. Ha! All right, so when you're actually ready to make yourself some pancakes, you are going to need a half cup of your pancake mix with 2 tablespoons of either melted butter or coconut oil, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and 2 eggs. So let's test out this recipe. I added a tablespoon of this guy here too because it's absolutely delicious, so why not? Let's mix it up. I have some olive oil going in my pan. Of course, if you have a non-stick pan, it's not absolutely necessary, but I do love a little bit of crispy edges on my pancakes, and my stove is like just below medium heat, so I'm gonna fry these up and give it a taste test. This is the batter I'm working with. It's pretty thick, and I even added 1 tablespoon of water to thin her out a bit. You can do more if you want a thinner batter, but I'm gonna roll with it and see what I get. Of course, you don't have to use heavy cream. You can use almond milk, coconut milk, regular milk, whatever you want. I love heavy cream in my pancakes, so that's what I'm using. So if you want a thinner batter, just use some water or more milk. These are the size that I'm rolling with. I like smaller pancakes because they're just easier to manage. I can't bother with the drama when I'm trying to flip them. So frying these 4 up, I have enough for maybe 2 left. So we'll see. Maybe we'll each end up getting 3 pancakes. We'll see how it goes. These are looking good. They flipped nice and easily. The xanthan gum is really helping to hold these together, and they're fluffing up nice too. I like that. I actually managed to get 3 more, so I'll have those 4. Munchkin will have these 3, and we'll be good to go. Can't wait to taste them. And there we have it. The perfect stack of Lupin almond flour pancakes. They are fluffy. They look amazing. Oh, I can't wait to bite. I hope they taste as amazing as they look. And there they are. They are all dressed up with my favorite pancake toppings, which is, well, any kind of syrup. It doesn't have to be chocolate, but that's what I have on hand. But nuts. Nuts are super important to me to top my pancake with. And the syrup that I'm using today is some of this stuff, Lakanto chocolate syrup sweetened with monk fruit. I'll leave a link down below if you want. That's what the numbers look like. There you go. So it's only 1, well, it actually has no net carbs if you take out the fiber and the sugar alcohol. That is up to you to do what you want, but this is delicious. There's my pork stew. I'm about to drop some jerk chicken pan that and put it fisquan soak in. Like I say, I was about to drop jerk chicken on my stew pork. I meant jerk seasoning, obviously. You're Jamaican, you have jerk seasoning in your cupboard. You want me to show you what I'm going to use? Actually, you've seen it quite a few times. I use it on every single thing, but I have some wet jerk seasoning that I'm going to use, and I'll show you that when I'm actually ready to cook. For now, I'm going to enjoy my pancakes. All right, taste test. It's finally time. The hard part of being like a food vlogger or whatever is you taking 500 shots of the food and you just want to be like, taste the food, you're hungry. Especially when I do this when I'm hungry. Like, you make something and you're like, but it's the perfect picture. I should take a picture before I did it hungry. Yeah. It's a one. Yes, this is one. The syrup by pancake is fluffy. It's hard to get a fluffy keto pancake. I like the texture of this. I like the flavor, mixing the Lupin with the almond flour. The next batch, I'm absolutely going to mix the Lupin with the coconut flour and see how that turns out, because I love coconut flour pancakes. But this, it's shot. Make it. Yeah, man, this can one. This can one. Let me see if I can give you an insight, like a close-up shot of what the inside looks like, guys. I'm not exaggerating. These are delicious. Make these.